Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Alan Ayawami. So on today's video, we'll talk on data validation in Excel. So before I get hands on the practical, I would like to give small explanation on data validation. So data validation is ensuring data integrity. So data integrity has to do with the accuracy and quality. That is, your data clean or not? So is your data accurate? Is it of good quality? So that's data integrity. So you using this data validation tool in Excel helps to ensure that the data you are entering is accurate. Your data is accurate, is of the right quality. So, however, these data validations has some limitation. We are humans, so human tends to make mistake, and so that's where the factor of human error comes in. So you cannot be 100% accurate with the data validation. So after the data validation to after using it, you need to go further to check your assess your data so that you can actually confirm it is 100% clean. So this is just some measure you can use that you can put in place to ensuring data validation, to ensure data integrity. So with that said, so let's get to the practical aspect. So on in Excel, to use the data validation tool, all you need to do is go to the data menu. You can from here, so you come to the data tools, then choose data validation. So here I want to validate all the data. I want to use this data validation tool for my project completion. So I want the entry to be either completed or not completed. So I don't want anything else to be in this particular column or the cells in this column. So I want them to be either completed or not completed. So to do that, let me highlight these cells in this column I will be working with. So highlighted. Then I will go back to my data validation tool, which is my data tools, and I'll select from the validation criteria. I want list. So I want list. So let me choose my source. So I want this completed or not. So what I want in cell drop down. So let me input some messages. Let me just say completion. So input message, choose either completed or not. So I want either completed or not. So here for my error alert, so if I'm choosing, anyway, I don't need it because I'm using drop down, so that should, but in case you want to use error alert, you can put your title and error message here. So I think I will use that later because here I'm using drop down, so I get options to choose from. So let me just, okay, yeah, so you can see my input message, choose either completed or not. So I can choose now completed, not completed. So as I've gotten that when I'm at this column, so I can either choose any of these options. So this has limited my errors to either completed or not. So I won't have anything outside these two. So you can actually use that to reduce some of the errors, but in some cases you might eventually use the wrong one. You might, for instance, now if the writer has actually completed the project and you put not completed, you can see that is human error. So there's still some errors that can still take place, that you can still make. So although this will just help you limit the error. So for another type, let's try to use data validation for this too. NAs. So I want for my NAs, sorry, I want earnings. Let's check something. Is that stay okay? Stay out this here. Okay, I think I have one correct. Okay, no problem. So I want whole number. So I want the earnings to be from $1 to $100. So that should be minimum of $1, $100. So I don't want anything less than one. I don't want minus. I don't want $0. So I can have 100. So I know that anything I'm entering should be within this. Let me see. Let me just put error alert here. Wrong input. Wrong input. Input. Wrong input. 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 Number from 1 1 my person 1 to 100. So that should be that. So let me come to this place. If I should, let me say 1, not correct. Let me now put 0. Input 1 from, you can see wrong input. So I'm having 0 should be from 1 to 100. So that is that. I can then go back and okay, this person make $2, $30, $50. So for dates you can do the same. Yeah, go to the value. Let me highlight this before going. So I want to use the validation for. So settings. I want, let me make use of dates. So you can just start from the beginning of the month. We are dealing with dates now, so you can just press okay. This is, we are in August, so you can just say August 1, 2022. Let's say 1/01/08 2022. Just write it full to 31/08 2022. So my end date invalid. This you entered for the end date is invalid. Okay, think I have to. Okay, so the date format is the problem there. So the start date, this should be the month, the day, then year. So I just can I'll just check there now. So between these start dates to this, so that's what I want. Let me see. Just be incorrect date. Incorrect date. Just put incorrect date here. Into divided. So that's that. So now if I should put 8, let me say 9 to 2022. Let's see. So enter the right date because I've gone past the months I'm trying to deal with. So let me just copy this. I'm trying to use this instead now. So this is actually right, you can see. So that's how you use data validation, just to reduce your errors, so it cannot entirely eradicate the error, to just help reduce the errors, so to help ensure data accuracy and quality. So that is on data validation. Thank you for watching.